Hey everybody, Gray Wolf here. Well, I've got a little update on my progress for my dueling tree. Well, first off, I'm going to apologize for the bad lighting. I'm in the garage, it's dark, it's raining, so we're going to make do. Well, what I've got, simple H base, similar to what a lot of people use for pistol targets. One thing I've done is the cross pieces are angled a little bit. So we do have a slight forward lean to the targets. It does help with bringing the targets back to the front facing position. Still a little bit of problem with that, but I think a little sanding on them, my pieces back here. I'll try not to get too much glare from my lights. Well, what I've got is a piece of plastic pipe, and I'm still missing a couple of brackets there. I have mending plates. These are the 5-inch ones you can buy at any hardware store. And there again, I'm missing 2 of them. I was only going to do 4 originally. Decided to go ahead and do 6, so I need to make another trip back to the hardware store. The targets themselves are my conveyor belt material with a small, it's a 3-inch circle with a small little arm on it. I have 2 bolts and some electrical tape wrapped around the whole thing, keeping it all in place. I had been having some trouble. You can see I've got a rubber band here. That's because I have been having trouble with bounce back. They go over, come back real easily, even with a fairly steep angle. So what I have done, not sure, let's see if I turn this around, maybe we'll get a little better light here. What I do is I take a rubber band here, put it on, and put it on down through, grab the rubber band, and come up and over everything. What that does is give me some downward pressure. I'm going to experiment with different rubber bands and see which works best and how long they last. So now, when they come over, they are not coming back, at least not coming back very far. And if they do, they are, well, I think when we get to testing it, which as I said I haven't done, I think we're going to be all right. My testing has been pretty much using a hammer and hitting the targets. See if I can get out there and do a little of that for you. Go out here. All I've been doing is just, I think some different rubber bands might work better, but I'm getting there. Yeah, I think I broke a rubber band on this one already. Well, maybe a little heavier rubber bands will work. Progress, we're getting there. Alright, well, I'm going to get out tomorrow, out to the range, and give this a test. I tested it here, and if you hit the top of one of those rubber targets, you don't know where the round is going. I really don't want to do that here in town. Luckily, it just hit my brick house and bounced down, but don't want to have to pay for a car window or a house window or anything worse than that. All right, well, that's what I've got so far. Have a good night, everyone.